The World Darts Championship is getting closer, so it means all your Edgar TV content is going to be ramping up now around that topic. We're going to be doing all the traditional Edgar TV stuff. Who's got a good opportunity of moving up the rankings at the World Championship? Who's going to be dropping down? Who's defending big money from a couple of years ago? Everything you need to know and all the talking points. So you just hit that subscribe and I will get you through the World Championships. You will not miss a thing. Today, though, I have gone through the opening matches of the World Championship. And I'm looking for what I think are the best chances, what are the best opportunities here in regards to picking opening round winners. Now, as always, my best tip for you is to go to olbg.com. It is free to play. You never have to stake a penny and you can win real cash. And they've even boosted the leaderboards for the World Championship. All you have to do, go over there, you say what you think is going to win. If it wins, you go on a leaderboard. If you're up to the top of that leaderboard, get yourself a few £100. Beautiful, easy, simple. You just got to be 18 plus. Free to play. Never, ever, ever spend a penny. My first round picks. First one, Ryan Searle. Now, when I do my World Championship predictions, you will know that Ryan Searle is going to be my dark horse pick. Ryan Searle's got a nice little section of the draw and he starts off against Chris Landman. Ryan is one of those sort of players that I feel is always due to go and do something big and normally performs at the World Championships. I think Ryan's going to go on a deep one here. Wouldn't surprise me if Ryan wins his quarter. I think he's got a great little section of the draw, could open up nicely for him. Someone who doesn't need a great section of the draw, Luke Littler. Now, it's boring for me to sit here and say Luke Littler's going to go on and win his match against Darius Labanauskas, but don't forget, Darius Labanauskas is a round one demon. I mean, he took me out in the opening round twice, back to back. I mean, what more do you need? He's going to be a problem. His pace is a problem as well. Not for Luke Littler, though. I think Luke Littler, king of the Yoki here, is a good play. King of the Yoki means he wins the match, he hits the most 180s, and he takes out the highest finish. Staying with that king of the Yoki vibe, we're going to go with the 2024 World Grand Prix winner Mike Dedeker, king of the Yoki. He will be taking on David Munya, the first ever qualifier from Kenya, which I think is exciting. So it's exciting to see new players from new nations. However, when we look into the form, when we look into the numbers, they don't make the best of reading. So 75 seasonal average, a high of 86, a low of 53. That's quite a range. So we don't know how he's going to react. But what we do know right now, over the last 12 months, that ceiling is at 86. That 86 ceiling, that 86 best performance so far, is below the seasonal average, the par level of Mike Dedeker. So if Mike Dedeker plays to his par, plays to his mean, he will outperform the best that David Munya can produce. That for me is enough to say Mike Dedeker takes king of the Yoki quite comfortably here. Now, that being said, we don't know how he's going to react to the stage. He could come out, he could improve, he could put in some good performances. Is it going to be enough to beat a major champion? No. Is he going to hit more 180s than a major champion? Not likely. So the danger here would be if he can take out a big finish. But that being said, you'd expect Mike Dedeker over a best of 5 sets match to take out something around the 100 plus mark. So Dedeker, king of the Yoki as well. And just before I finish off my predictions, guys, and give you some more and fill out this short list here, I just want to let you know that I am once again this year running my Sweepstake competition. So the Sweepstakes competition, all you've got to do is get a player in the quarterfinals. Entries close on Wednesday at 12 o'clock. So that is Wednesday. Let me just pull the calendar up. I should have probably done this before. Wednesday, the 10th of December at 12 o'clock. After that, do not try entering because it will not register on the draw. The draw will happen live on Wednesday night on a live stream right here on the TV, so you know who you've got. All you've got to do, hit the quarterfinals and you win your prize bundles. You can enter by the details on screen. I will put them down in the description of this video so you can get your entries in. If it's full when you enter, I will respond and say it is full. But as of right now, there's plenty of space, so you can get yourselves in that sweepstakes. Owen Bates makes his second World Darts Championship appearance, qualified a couple of years ago, missed out last year, back in it again this year. He takes on Ryan Joyce. For me, Ryan Joyce is one of the most understated players in the world of darts. He's had good runs at the World Championship before. He's knocking on the door of moving up towards that world's top 16. Very, very dangerous player. Not only had runs here, but also had runs at the World Grand Prix. We don't know if Owen Bates is going to have improved a lot since that World Darts Championship appearance a couple of years ago. He certainly has improved Pro Tour performances, but didn't get into sort of the latter stages of any of the Pro Tour events this year. So, improvement, but is it enough to rival Ryan Joyce? I don't think so. Ryan Joyce, for me, makes the shortlist of players who I think have got a good first round potential. We're going to go back to the king of the hockey right now. I'm going to look at Josh Rock. Josh Rock, one of the favourites to go on and win the World Championship. Certainly around the time of the World Match Play, a lot of people suggesting Josh Rock could go on to win the World Championship. He was playing absolutely fantastic darts, and still is. He takes on Gemma Hayter. Gemma Hayter qualifying off the women's series. Gemma Hayter, a player who played on the big stage for the first time in the women's World Match Play, was nervous. Took her a while to settle. If that happens here, Josh Rock could blow away in no time. King of the hockey for Josh Rock. I think Gemma may take a little moment to settle. This is different. The Women's World Match Play is massive. The World Championship is something else on top of that. There's going to be extra commitments, medias. There's going to be extra attention on this. The crowd's very different in there. The noise is different. I think Josh Rock could win this quite comfortably. And the final one for me, I'm going with Ryan Meikle against Jesus Salute, the Argentina qualifier. And that is down to the inconsistency of Jesus. Seasonal average 82.69 means he's going to be competitive. He's near that 6-visit mark, but the range from a 90 high to a 71 low. And what I've found here is when I was looking through his results, when he's played in finals, 71 average, 77 average in a final, when the pressure's on and it's that all or nothing match, how will he respond to the World Championship stage? We know he played well in the World Cup of Darts. However, it's different in a solo game. It's different when you're playing someone like Ryan Meikle, who doesn't play with a lot of pace. Now, there's a lot to be said for somebody who's been on the Pro Tour for a long period of time, like Ryan Meikle has. That means he is a consistent, good performer around about that sort of 88, 90, 91, good, solid dart player. I think it is a good shout here to get the win. And that completes my list of players who I think are a good shout for the opening round. Let me know down in the comment section where you're going in regards to who you think's a good shout in picking up opening round wins. And I'll catch you all week and all month. It's World Darts Championship season. Catch you soon.